So today I'll be talking about first. Let me give you a visual aid of why eating rare meat is bad for you and what it can cause. And first, I have a chart of all the degrees of doneness you can get in a steak. So first we go with blue rare, then medium rare, then medium well, and well done. So we don't focus on blue rare because basically that's just eating it raw, and no one likes it raw, of course. We're gonna be focused on rare and well done, and sometimes medium well. So with rare, that's what we're gonna be focused on. Most people eat rare for some reason, and that can cause foodborne illness, diseases, and stomach problems, and even cancer. It can cause cancer. So I'm trying to get you to convert from rare to all the way to medium well or well done. With medium well, it's a little bit chewy, pink on the inside, but still good on the outside. With it being a little bit pink, a little bit fat, it's still chewy, and that's good if you like chewiness or fat, a little bit of fat in it. So with well done, you like well done because it's completely done. Like there's no fat, lots of protein, everything's good in it. It's just the perfect type of style I would choose, in my personal opinion. But the stuff you can find, the bacteria you can find in this type of steak is called E. coli or Salmonella. There's another one called Listeria, but we'll deal with that later. So E. coli is good for you, but over consuming it can lead to not heart problems, stomach problems, diarrhea, and also muscle problems. So you can have muscle problems because the protein might be contaminated enough. So also with Salmonella, that is just bad for you in general because Salmonella is just causes the same thing E. coli overconsumption does. So with this, it can cause stomach problems. So let's say, for example, you get, Corona. You got Corona in your steak or something. You eat that, and then all of a sudden, you just get Corona, and it's just in your system. That can lead from eating rare steak, because rare is not cooked all the way through, and we don't really have the process. I'll explain that later. But eating it well done will make your stomach not be like this, and it'll be better. So for the first question I asked you is, how often do you see people eating rare steak? Or digest it? And if I did a vote, I asked a lot of people when I work, asked them, do you like rare or well done? And most people answered rare. And I was surprised because I thought people would like it well done because in my experience, I like it well done. So what rare causes me is I had this story is where I went to Outback and we were eating this steak and I did not know it was rare. And I ate it, I consumed it after like a couple hours, I threw up. And rare steak, and I figured, you know what, well done, because my mom said, yeah, you're not eating rare steak, you're eating well done. And research shows that while eating rare meat doesn't guarantee anything bad will happen to you, it does increase your risk of getting foodborne illnesses such as E. coli, Salmonella, or Listeria from Russo 2018, who wrote an article about healthy diet and food. And this shows you can lead undercookedness can lead to different types of illnesses, like stomach problems, like I said in visual aid, stomach problems, heart problems, even muscle problems. I forgot to mention heart problems. It has heart problems too. So first, let's talk about steak and where it comes from. So steak is in a cow, and cow lives in many different places. It could either live in a farm, slaughterhouse, or even a chemical thing. With the cow being there, it has to be packaged, covered, and filmed. So according to the meat packing industry, who Sinch wrote about, he said equipment must be able to be properly cleaned and not advertised and affect the wholeness of the product. So what he means by that is that it must be clean completely, but sometimes it doesn't get clean. With that, it causes people to still have the bacteria in it, and they get sick from it. The bacteria who cleans it can sometimes be affected, and we don't know what that does to you, or the bacteria doesn't clean it at all, and it can affect you. That's why eating rare steak can cause you a lot of illnesses to happen with your body, and it just makes you feel terrible, honestly. So second, we're going to talk about the bacteria. We're going to go from the steak to the bacteria. Now, the bacteria you can find it is E. coli, Listeria, and Salmonella, like I said. And the symptoms Salmonella can cause is with additional cramps, fevers. Symptoms include additional cramps, fevers, and diarrhea. Began within 12 and 17 hours of consuming contaminated meat. So, and this is from Brusso, 2018, who talked about the food article about healthy diet. And heck, it relates to today, which was Corona. Corona, you can consume rare meat, and it can be in the meat, and you consume it, and it's just terrible for you. And with the Corona in your body, it's just, you don't want to be contaminated because you're not going to be able to do work, honestly. That's why I say with eating well done or sticking from rare to well done, which you can get it well, medium well, or well done. Well done is my preference because let me go into well done steak. Well done steak is it's completely done. Like there's no fat, a lot of protein, a lot of stuff in it, and it's just good. And you can even though it's hard and chewy, you can still put seasoning, sauce, and a bunch of stuff on it to make it taste better. Now, according to research suggests that heavy red meat eaters are at increased risk for correctional cancer, type 2 diabetes, and coronary heart disease by Beck 2018, who talked about which is better, medium well or well done. And another reason why darker meat is better than red meat because it's so much better for your body because you don't have all those illnesses in it. And with that, I would say that eating well done would make it better for your body because you don't have to deal with all these diseases in there. And of course, if you don't know this rule, the more cooked the steak is, the less bacteria is in it. It will cause the bacteria to get out the steak. Even Corona gets burned out when through the deepest of flames. And that will lead us to eating healthier steak and making it well done and good for us to eat. So at the end of this, I want to ask you a question. We just talked about how well done steak and how rare steak is terrible. Now I want to ask you a question. Would you rather eat a steak that's heavily chewed, but you enjoy it and not get sick from it, or would you rather get a steak that makes you sick and even gives you corona? Now after this, I want to tell you to go out there the next time you get eat meat or steak at a restaurant, and you eat rare or medium well. You think of medium well done. You think about what you want next time. You think about, should I do with the rare and get sick, or well done? And I want to persuade you to get well done or medium well to make you feel better and not have any problems.